do exist banks who have a non-profit mission. But obviously there is a structure within the European project that forces banks like the Landesbank, Sparkasse in Germany to cooperate within the system that we need to attack right now. So can the economics say anything about the change of business model that we have to force through to have banks for the people instead of the 1%?
A question for one of our economists.
Yeah, okay. I mean, let's just look at what proposals are on the table. There are small steps. I mean, the European Commission just 2 weeks ago proposed a transaction tax according to the Tobin tax model. This could be a small step, but this is not the solution. Talking about banks, we could think about, and this is on the table, this might come also from the IMF sooner or later, the banks have larger liquidity buffers. Because many banks now have something like 3% liquidity as a buffer. For example, in Switzerland, they have adopted like a big initiative where banks need to have 90% liquidity in order to back up their transactions.
I'm not on the but so we need to lay down a blueprint where we changed systemically the nature of money. So we need proposals for that.
Well, first of all, I would like to say that this is not a job of experts. This is the job of the people. And the first message that we also want to give is that when they say that you have to be an economist to talk about the crisis, otherwise you're not allowed to talk, is wrong. And this is our first message. Now, so I cannot give a full response to that. But let's say the following. The banks were created in the beginning, within capitalism of course, but they were created to help the real economy. So they were created that if somebody wants to open a business, even a good business, a society that produces something that the society needs, that he could find the funds for it. Well, at the moment, this is not working like this. At the moment, the people who are in the real economy, and first of all the people who work, us, the people who study, work, or are unemployed, they are there to feed the banks. They are there so the banks can give loans to individuals and to the governments. Well, my first message is that, okay, this has to stop. Why do we need so large, even if we suppose that we need banks? Do we need that large banks? Do we need a bank at the size of Dexia, for example, that if it fails, the whole Belgium fails? First of all, not. We don't need that. But then, ultimately, what we have to question is that, do we need a society based on money?